Alright guys, before we get into this video, yes, I'm going to talk to you about futtrading.co.uk. I know a few of you guys don't like that I do this, but it's no different than someone advertising a coin selling website, which I don't agree with. This is mine and Dan's hard work that obviously allows us to do this full time. It means you guys get loads of videos, so I'm always going to advertise it. But futtrading.co.uk, last month we gave away a next generation console. We're looking to do that again this month. I will let you guys know details shortly. Just got to convince Dan basically. But £10 a month gets you access to tier 1 buy-in prices. That is icons, shadow specials, silvers and Thursday flips. Tier 2 gets you access to live filters, chem-style filters, UCL filters, and the trade storage, as well as fluctuations, which is incredible right now. The people that are doing fluctuations are making millions each week. No exaggeration for that. And tier 3 has just recently been added. That includes a bot that we have developed ourselves for fluctuations, and it literally tells you when to go and buy those cards, at what price for, and at what price to sell them for. It pings you personally. It's an absolutely awesome piece of kit. And if you look to the right hand side, this is Discord. Make sure you join the Discord, even if you're not a website subscriber. But you can see already 420 people online on our Discord right now, trading, working together, having good fun. So make sure you join the Discord. Make sure you subscribe at futtrading.co.uk. But for now, let's get into the video. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, if you're new around here, make sure you do subscribe down below. And make sure your notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. Even if your notifications are on, I suggest turning them off and back on again, because for some reason, YouTube have turned off everyone's notifications. And so some people aren't getting notified when all the videos go live. And all the videos means 3 videos a day on this channel. The morning, League SBC Method to Glory. We've packed about 1.5 million coins worth of players in the last few days. So make sure you do check out those videos. And the method, as always, is down below for you guys to watch how it works, how to do it, and get involved yourself. It means you haven't got to spend FIFA points on packs. And basically, once you get the grind going, you can open up unlimited packs in this game, depending on how hard you want to grind. The evening video, this video is a trading video, teaching you guys how to make coins. More on that in a minute. And the midnight video is a mixture of picks, packs, upgrades, all that awesome stuff. You do not want to miss tonight's midnight video. We did 50 player picks and it was utterly ridiculous. But yeah, this video is all about how to trade for this week if you don't have a lot of time to spend on the game or you just can't be bothered basically. I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing on this account. You can go out and do very similar things. But also, if you are new around here, make sure you subscribe. If you already subscribed, for you guys, my way of giving back as always, I want you to comment down below with your weekend league records. Everyone that does that, you'll be entered into a giveaway. The giveaway is going to be for a 1-month subscription to futtrading.co.uk. You must be subscribed to win. All you've got to do is comment down below with your weekend league record. However, this week has seen FUT player days, and a lot of people are saying the market's very jittery and it means that they don't like trading. And I do understand that to some degree. For me, it's fine. I look at fluctuations and lows and highs and I work with that. But I understand that can be quite daunting for people that don't tend to trade. But one thing this week has done, and I talk about it all the time, is give you continual supply of players onto the market, of consumables onto the market. So I'm on my brother Sean's account, and he basically plays like elite level football. He hasn't got time to be sitting there trading 24/7. So I'm going to be showing you guys now the way that I would look at this game right now and how I would think about trading. So the first thing we're going to do, he's got some duplicates here so I can't show you it, but on the store, there are basically every day now 2-for-1 packs. There are half price packs, and those half price packs tend to be player packs, so like premium gold player packs, mega packs and stuff like that. So what that's done is it's dragged down the price of everything on the market. Now last time EA did this, it meant the next week we got icon packs and stuff like that, and I'm putting money on the fact that in the break between the last promo and this promo, we're going to see some form of repeatable SBC, possibly repeatable icon SBC, and so I'm going to be putting a lot of Sean's coins into things like Fodder. Now, I'm not going to leave Sean unassigned so he can still open packs up and grind the game the way he likes to. I'm going to split it across multiple places. So I'm going to be putting some money into 84 rated Fodder. I'm going to be putting some money into consumables that have come down in price. He's already bought some himself. And I might be putting something into some other place, maybe some specials that I think are a bit low. But we'll go over that in detail. First thing we need to do is think about the Fodder that we like trading with. And you guys know the sort of cards I like trading with by now. I've shown you a million one times before. But let's take a little look at Azpilicueta. He is down at 8,000 coins right now. And I want to show you his monthly graph at some points this month. Lowest he'd been before this point was like 9,000 coins. He'd never really got this low. And he's hit highs of 14.5k on Xbox, okay? And bit by bit, when there's no supply of him, he gradually rises and rises and rises. And all it takes for an Azpilicueta to rise, or a Saul or a Koke to rise, is a decent icon SBC, and they go up in value relatively quickly. So if we look at Saul, he's 8,200 coins at the moment. And again, if we look at his graphs, Saul's not been this low since, I don't even know, since before March, basically. The 11th of March was the last time that Saul got this low, which is saying a huge amount. There's very little risk for me in investing on these on Sean's account. He's just got to take his time when it comes to buying and selling these cards, and just basically leave them sat there, and the profits will be there. Koke down at 14.5. Again, if I look at the graphs, last time he was this low was at no point recently. He's been lowest. He's got up as high as 25k at points, and he's at low right now, lower than he's ever been. Now, I'm buying these today because we've got time to do it. I'd advise you guys to buy cards like this evening. I wouldn't advise you to buy them right now because you'll probably have to get them a little bit cheaper during the supply, but I'm not going to be around on this account to do it. So all I'm going to do is basically look at that fodder as I've just looked at it, and I'm going to buy a load. Now, I'm going to sell this once it rises. Before you start flooding the comment section with, when do I sell this fodder? You sell it when you're happy with the profit, when it's up. There's no way I'm going to sit here and be like, oh, go and sell these cards like right now at this point. I ain't got time to do that. I'm not going to lie to you. It's your job once you buy these cards to watch the market and see how they rise and see how they fall, basically. And once we've done that, I'm just going to stick them up in a transfer pile and leave them there, and he's going to forget they exist for a few days. So we're going to buy a fair few Aspilicuetas to start with. Again, 8,100 I'm fine with. I don't want to sit there spending ages faffing about waiting for a one to drop at like 7, 8 and whatnot. I can't really be bothered. I know no matter what happens, long term needs a profit. So I'm going to buy a load of Aspilicuetas to start with. And so these are the guys here. We'll do that. Keep buying these. I'm going to stick these in my transfer pile. Now, if you all go out and buy the exact same cards as me, more for you. I've just told you there's 84, 84. If you all go out and buy Aspilicuetas, it's on you if they don't rise. Because if you need to spread your bets across different places. You can't just be like, oh, well, he's bought Aspilicuetas, therefore I buy Aspilicuetas. That's not how it works. If you look at other 84, 84 on the game, you'll see it rise relatively well. See if there's any more at 8-1 that do come up in that time. Let's have a little look. So all the 8-1s are gone. And we'll buy a few more at 8-2. In an ideal world, you want these at like 8k or in and around that, but I'm fine with 8-2. Again, we know he's not really been this low for a long, long while. So we'll buy a few Aspilicuetas like this. And that's our Aspis bought. So we'll leave these Aspis up there and we'll wait for them to rise. Now, he might get lower between now and then. Does not make a difference. All I've got to do is wait. A lot of you guys will get to this point in the video and you'll stop watching, and then you'll comment down below, oh, they've gone down further, what do I do? And here is your answer, and it will tell you how many people actually watched to the end of the video. You hold, because eventually they're going to come up. They will eventually climb, they will eventually rise, and it's just about being patient and holding until that point when they're high enough for you to think, right, that's decent enough. And now what I'm going to go and do is buy some Kokes, because let's say the Icon SBC comes out, it doesn't require 84s. 84s will still rise, but they won't rise enough, so I'm going to cover myself off by buying a few Kokes and putting those onto a transfer pile. That was the untradeable one. I just bought one that's untradeable, so I have to keep diving around that card. It's bloody annoying. And we'll buy some more Kokes. We'll do that. So remember what that price is, 14.5. That's fine. So we'll buy a few more Kokes here. And again, he can get as low at points this year as 12,000 coins. Again, if he dips down, there's no reason to panic. All Sean needs to do now this week is just chill. Just relax and chill and let these cards come up in value. Doesn't need to do anything other than that, and he'll see the profit from it in the long term. And that's what you guys have got to start thinking when you buy these cards, is you can do it, but you have to be patient. And if you're not patient, you'll get stung, you'll lose coins, and then you'll blame everyone else when actually it's just you needing to be patient. So we bought some Kokes now. That's our Kokes bought, and we'll pop those up on the transfer pile. And again, the transfer pile is not full. It's not sitting there with loads of stuff on it. We are literally just getting it to the point where there's some stuff on there that's waiting to be sold in the long term. So all our Kokes are sitting and chilling up on there. And now we spread our bets again. So we've got a right back, we've got a centre mid. Now I'm going to have a little look at Tagliafico and see where he's at. So if we look at Tagliafico, one of those cards that doesn't tend to rise as much as other cards because of the links in the league he's in, but he tends to be cheaper. So again, I'll have a little look at Tagliafico, and I want to see what he did when in the rise last time. He tends to be a slower riser. So if I have a little look, Tagliafico 84 is at 6,800 right now. If we look at the monthlies on him, at the point everyone's spiked, he did get up to 13,000 coins. He's up high as 14. The lowest he's been recently, 6.3 yesterday. So that's the lowest he's been at any point, 7,000. So I'm pretty safe on buying these Tagliaficos. Am I going to buy a ton of Tagliaficos? No, because he's not the quickest riser. He tends to be a bit slower. But we will buy a few Tagliaficos just to put him on the bench. He's a left back. It's something a bit different. Not the same cars 24/7. So we'll pop Tagliaficos up there. Maybe buy 10 of those or something in that region. So that when they come up again, if we get a formation that requires fullbacks. Because remember, some of the fullback formations might not require fullbacks. Doesn't mean the cars won't rise, but you do want to spread your bets a little more across other positions as well. So buy a few Tagliaficos. They're at their low right now. And we'll stick these all up on transfer piles. So we've just got 10 Tagliaficos sitting chilling. And we'll leave those there. That can sit up there. And then we're going to have a little look at 84 rated defenders. So people that interest me here are people like Jimenez. The reason I like Jimenez as a fodder card is the fact that he links into players like Koke. Right now, Jimenez is at 8,800. At his high, again, I'll show you this so you can see it. At Jimenez's high in the last month, he's got as high as 17,000 coins. His low has been 8,000-ish coins. He's at 8,800 right at the moment. I'm relatively happy with that. I'm not too fussed about that. I think he gets a little bit lower tonight for you guys. But again, in terms of time for me to trade with, I haven't got loads of time to sit on mine and Sean's account grinding stuff out. So Jimenez will have a little look at, see if he can get me cheaper than 8,008. There's an 8,700 there. And again, I'm not going to buy tons and tons of Jimenez's. We'll go and buy like maybe 10, 15. But what I've done is I've covered off the centre-back place. I've covered off full-backs. I've covered off a centre-mid in terms of Saul if he rises. And we're just going to buy a few of these Jimenez's. I stick these up in a transfer pile. We might buy a couple of Felipe's as well. That's his centre-back partnership, also 84.8 if I'm not mistaken. So we'll stick Jimenez up there, buy a few of these. And then we'll go and buy some Felipe's. And that's really where my coins are going to be placed today. So let's go Felipe. Have you got any of him? He's going to be more expensive because he's Brazilian. And I look at him and I go, right, if he's pushing towards 10k, am I that interested in the Brazilian 10k centre-back? Arguably not. I'd probably want cheaper than that. So for me, I'll swerve Felipe and be a bit like, nah, not so much. Not so happy about that one. So that's what I've done in terms of players. Now, my transfer pile, or Sean's transfer pile, has got this many cards on it, and they're sitting chilling there. And we've just gone and spent, I don't know how much, but about 600,000 coins in no time at all. They're making profit. And then to avoid getting him or getting myself into unassigned, other things I then start looking at are things like chemistry styles and seeing what they're currently doing. So if you look at shadows, these sell for between 3.1 and 3.4k depending on the week. If you look at shadows right now on Xbox, they're very, very cheap. Very, very cheap indeed. So if you look at them right now, they're 2,300 coins. I'm going to buy these shadows and put them in this club. Because shadows can stack up in your club and you haven't got to worry about the fact of being unassigned. They sit in your club, chilling. So we've gone and bought shadows for him, and that's relatively easy. And we'll buy a few more here, 2, 4. There's not massive profit in them singularly, but if you buy 150 of them, and you make a K profit roughly per card, even 800 coins profit per card, you're looking at 100,000 coins profit over time for what is very little work. Doesn't take very long to do it all. You can bid on these to speed it up for yourself and make it easier. But there's no reason why you wouldn't go and do this. And I think now after buying these, he's got over 100 shadows bought in his club just sitting there chilling. Last time we did this, they made very, very good money. Very easy money indeed. And we'll leave him there. And other chemistry styles or other like sort of consumables that do well. Position modifiers, have a little look at CDM to CM. So we'll see what they're doing right now. These are usually a very expensive consumable. They're usually well over 3k. Right now they're too high for me to care about. I might look tonight when it comes to maybe mega pack supply if we get it. Right mid to right wing. I saw these get down as low as like 300 coins a day. They're not quite the same now. Right wing to right mid. Again, down to 300 coins. Now I sold these for like 400 coins a day minimum. So at 300 at the moment. Am I bothered at 300? No, but tonight with supply, I could potentially look at them without a doubt. Canton CM's the other one. During supply, you get a lot of these come onto the market, and you can pick them up for like 4k. But right now, I'm pretty sure they're back to being near enough extinct again. There's some at 5k. But again, these don't even normally tend to sit there, let alone page after page, and some of them lower than that. So I could look at these and go, okay, cool, there's a 4,700 there. I'm not interested in these cards sitting here right now, but tonight, to get down to 4k, you'll know I'm interested. And that's basically what I'm going to be doing on Sean's account. Now that I'm looking, I'm going, okay, cool. I'm pretty sure shadows-wise, he's got a ton in his club. Let me just clear out that Shakosha. I'm pretty sure shadows-wise, he's got a ton in his club, if I'm not mistaken. He's got 42. So I'll probably go and buy some more shadows today, just to stack those up even further. Some more hunters to stack those up even further. And then, like lastly, I'll go to Footbin and I'll type in cheapest player by rating, and I'll add a few more, maybe a couple of 86s, a couple more 85s, and just leave them stacked on transfer pile. And that's pretty much Sean's trading for the week done. He hasn't got to do anything else now, because if those cards get up anywhere near this week to what they got before, 12, 13k on the 84s, he's making something in the region of about 3, 4k profit per card. Now, if you're making in around 3, 4k profit per card, and you've got 60 players in your transfer list, it doesn't take a genius to work out that's 300k profit across the shadows, the players, and that's if you're selling at that point. If you hold out even further, there's even more profits to be made. And that's how you've got to think when you're trading with no time, or if you just can't be bothered. It's a really easy way to make coins. Just check graphs. When fodder's low, buy it. When it's high, sell it. Buy low, sell high. It's as easy as that. But that's going to be the end of the video. If you are new around here, as always, make sure you subscribe down below. Make sure your notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. Do not forget to comment down your weekend league record below for your chance to win the giveaway for a 1-month subscription to futtrading.co.uk. But for now, I am out. Peace out. I'll speak to you soon.